Your Excellency, Deputy President, CSS present, Permanent Secretaries present, colleagues from embassies, Kenya Port Authorities, distinguished guests. It's a great honor to stand here today, because what we are part of today and what we have seen is solidarity. Solidarity between countries and between continents. Grain from Ukraine, as already been said, a country that itself is dragged into a bloody war by the Russian invasion, and with the devastating humanitarian consequences following that. Transported to Kenya through support from partner countries present here today. I'm very proud to present Norway in this. Just a couple of days ago, the Norwegian Parliament approved a package of $500 million to support countries that are particularly hit by the effects of the Russian invasion. $500 million, that is, from a country of 5 million people, it's quite substantial. The package was named the Nansen package, named after the great Norwegian humanitarian, Dr. Fridtjof Nansen, who played such a key role in fighting the devastating famine in Ukraine in 1932, as my friend the ambassador has already talked about. That is a fitting name for an expression of solidarity. So the US $5 million that Norway has provided to the transport of this is, in my eyes, a chain of solidarity that stretches back into time and to the present. Solidarity will still be needed, and it will continue. But there is one quick way to change the situation, so we all can go back to normal. Grain can come from Ukraine, fertilizer and seeds can come from other countries. And that is for Russia to stop the war and pulling out of Ukraine completely. I thank you.
Your Excellency, the High Commissioner of the United Kingdom is in the House, and I now invite her.
Thank you very much, CS. Your Excellency, Deputy President Gachagua, Cabinet Secretaries Miano, Merkerman, PS, my fellow lovely, wonderful ambassadors, High Commissioners, particularly Andre, my Ukrainian colleague. As the CS mentioned, Norway and I are representing a wider group of 8 donors, which also includes the Netherlands, the Czech Republic, Norway, I've already mentioned, Italy, Belgium, Switzerland and Slovakia. And together we have provided the funding for this Ukrainian grain that has come to Kenya. I very much appreciated CS Merkerman's comments that we are international partners. We need to move away, and we want to work with this government to move away from a donor need. And I'm very optimistic that the government can do so. So I consider myself your international partner, not a donor partner. The world, not just Kenya, is facing a series of tough economic decisions and circumstances resulting in the rising cost of living globally. And we need to deal with these challenges responsibly, peacefully, and together, both within Kenya, where there are challenges to that, but within Kenya and across the globe. As well as assisting the Kenyan people as they tackle the harshest drought in living memory, the UK's contribution here is also a direct request from President Volodymyr Zelensky to assist him as he committed to his Grain from Ukraine initiative. This commitment to ensure that vital Ukrainian food supplies reach those nations in desperate need has been made in spite of the ongoing invasion and attacks within Ukraine. So as I witness this ceremony, I also hope to represent the UK's continued commitment to stand with Ukraine as it defends itself from Russia's aggression. We are in our 5th year of drought, this initiative, or 5th season of drought. This initiative will join others that the UK is currently engaged in, including supporting UNICEF's Child Nutrition Programme, assisting 35,000 children to date, and working with the Kenyan government on the Hunger Safety Net Programme, reaching over 500,000 people in drought-affected areas through cash transfers. We're also aware of the drought's effect on Kenya's neighbours and the subsequent increase in climate refugees, which Kenya is generously supporting. We continue to support both refugees and host communities through our UNHCR-implemented Pomoja programme, and hope that the portion of grain distributed in the Kakuma and Dadaab refugee camps will go some way to alleviate the suffering there. So thank you for giving me the chance to attend today. I'm humbled by the incredible work and thoughtfulness that has gone into this, particularly from WFP and our friends from Ukraine. So I hope we can continue to work together on this with our wider work on food security to make a meaningful difference in partnership with our Kenyan brothers and sisters. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, I recognize the presence of the World Food Programme representative, country director, and invite her here. Welcome.